I'm afraid to hit any button. Do I hit stop?
Or pause. Hey friends, welcome to Hustle Humbly.
It's Alyssa and Katy, and we are two top producing realtors in the Baton Rouge market, working for two different companies where we should be competitors, but we have chosen community over competition.
The goal of our podcast is to encourage you to find your own way in business.
So stop comparing yourself and start embracing your strengths. This is episode 16.
On thankfulness.
It's Thanksgiving week.
It is?
Yes. Okay, well, you just gave us away.
We do record early, but I have to say, so it's October as we are recording, but this releases Thanksgiving week.
It's the Monday of Thanksgiving week.
And I have thoroughly enjoyed preparing for this episode because I feel like Thanksgiving is here early.
Right, because you're preparing for it a month in advance.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like Thanksgiving, you just want to reflect and just get all the warm and fuzzies.
Yes.
And be thankful.
Wear the sweaters. Eat the gumbo.
Right.
Love people.
Yes. No room for negativity here.
No. That's what's so great about the holiday season in general. Mm-hmm. It is just so positive. People are nice to each other. People say yes.
Yeah.
You need to get a yes on that listing or that price change.
Yes.
Or that offer. Christmas.
That's the
time. And Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Okay.
Because people are, a little bit more generous.
Yeah.
It's about the generosity.
You're right.
Okay. Tell me what you were reading about.
Well, I listened to a podcast and I thought that it was really perfect because it talked about how you cannot be thankful without first being humble.
Okay.
It's an attitude and a mindset. We talk so much about mindset.
Yes.
But it's an attitude and a mindset decision.
Right.
You have to decide to be thankful.
Agree 100%.
It's not something that just comes natural.
If you can train yourself, though,
right,
in your mindset to make it more natural, your life will be 1,000,000 times happier.
Yes, 100%. Because, it kind of goes back to like what you speak is. You speak into existence your reality.
Yeah.
And if you're always negative Nancy and just complaining about everything, you're only going to have more things to complain about.
Oh, for sure.
But if you are always expressing thankfulness and you're looking for it, like that's the thing that kept coming back. Sometimes it's like a game. You have to look for it and find the little things to be thankful for. It's not always these huge, big things.
Well, right. Oh, for sure. It's not always the big things. Sometimes it's better to even be thankful for the small things because you're surrounded by those.
Mm-hmm.
There is, even in the worst of times, a sunny day, a pretty flower. Like there's so many things that you can still be thankful for and just put yourself in that frame of mind. You always meet those people that have rough life circumstances and they're so happy and they're so like joyful and thankful. And I think gratitude in your heart really leads to that.
Yeah. I mean, it is a mindset. You have to decide that even though this is happening, I'm choosing to be thankful. How many times have you found people or yourself complaining about things that you once wanted?
Yeah.
Like how many times have we met with people that have said, I just want to get into real estate. Once I get into real estate, I'll be happy. Once I finally quit my job and pass the test, then I'll be a realtor and I'll be happy. And now they're a realtor and all you hear is negativity.
Right.
And, the things that you once wanted are now the things that you have and you're not happy.
Right.
So you really have to make the decision.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah, for sure. I saw some tips. It was the 5 essential tips for being thankful.
Yeah, let's hear them.
All right, here are your tips. Pause and look around yourself.
Okay.
Number 2, express your thankfulness. So put it out there. Say it. Write it. Oh.
On that note, there was a difference between being thankful and giving thanks.
Oh, well, let me hear it.
If you do not express your thankfulness, then they do not know you are thankful.
That's fair.
So like your spouse or your clients or your broker or your whoever, like you're thankful for them.
Yes.
But do they know that? How do they know that?
Oh, that's what this says.
So be thankful versus Thanksgiving.
Yep.
2 different things.
This says don't stop at just coming up with people for whom you are grateful to have in your life. Take a few seconds to tell them about it. I like that. That's nice.
I like that too.
All right. That was number 2. 3, look towards yourself too. It is not only things that are important or other people. You are important and valuable too.
Mhm.
I like that.
Yeah.
You
People
know?
are thankful for us
Yeah.
and the job that you do.
Yeah.
People are thankful that you help them
Yeah.
in this phase of life.
For sure. I like that. Number 4 was be thankful for the things you may take for granted. You've already said this. I think that's a good one. And then 5 is start or end your day with thankfulness.
Perfect. Those are the 5.
Yeah. So everyone mostly is in a thankful frame of mind this particular week because it is Thanksgiving. So it's
Mhm.
really in your face. But these are great practices to take on into the world after Thanksgiving.
I think these practices are necessary in our business.
Right.
There is so much room for
Yeah.
discouragement.
Yeah.
People let you down, deals fall through,
Yep.
faulty pre-approval letters. Just so many things that can be disappointing
Yes.
when you're in real estate, when you're starting your own business. It's just, it can be hard to just naturally go
Yeah.
to gratitude.
You're right. Sometimes you want to go the dark place.
You have to be intentional about
Oh, for
getting
sure.
out of the dark place.
That's all mindset. That's the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I know you were a little bit nervous about this episode and feeling like you were going to leave something or someone out if we started listing. And I wanted to just do like a Oscar style acceptance speech, like just start listing people.
I would like to thank.
Yeah, like in super speed.
Right.
But we agreed that was going to be too much pressure.
Well, there's a lot of people in
That's a
life. And
lot.
what if you forget the most important
It
one?
would have taken us longer than 45 minutes.
I know.
And then we'd have to do that thing at the end where you say, now, if I forgot anyone,
oh yeah,
you're still in there. But really, those people are going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, that doesn't help anybody.
No. But I did find some interesting facts about Thanksgiving that I wanted to share mixed in with our thankfulness items.
I'm ready.
Okay. The very first Thanksgiving menu included wild goose or duck, makes sense, wild turkey, deer, flint corn, fish, shellfish, and eels.
Eels.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Where did they get these things?
Look, there are some sources down at the bottom of this infographic I'm looking at. I'm not going to quote them all, but I think that's hilarious. Modern Thanksgiving menu, we can do this, right?
Okay.
Turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, cranberry sauce, gravy, corn. I mean, there's some things that are still there.
Yeah.
From the original. I think that's funny. And it took Sarah Josepha Hale 36 years of campaigning to convince Abraham Lincoln to make Thanksgiving a national holiday in 1863. Now, was she talking to Abraham Lincoln for 36 years? Or just whoever was president, she was in their ear?
She's like, I'm going to write him a letter every day.
I think that's amazing.
She's like the advocate for thankfulness.
Yes.
She's like, I want to make it a holiday.
I think that was all. I'm so glad she did.
That's so funny. I didn't even know there was a person like fighting for it.
Wait for it. I'm so thankful for her.
Oh, we're thankful for her.
It's so funny. 96% of American families gather for a Thanksgiving feast, and the average amount of money spent was $50 on that dinner. And these stats, I think, are from a couple of years ago, so it may have gone up.
I think it's gone up.
Probably.
That's like how much a turkey is now.
Turkeys are expensive.
So expensive.
Oh, hey, here's a good one. The weight of the largest turkey ever raised was 86 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
Oh, okay. Now, what you got?
Oh, my turn.
Your turn. Actually, no, it is not your turn.
Okay, good.
Do you have room for pie, it says? Do you like pie?
It's not my favorite.
I don't like it either. Just say it. Be proud.
Yes, I love pie.
You do love pie?
No,
I don't either. But here are the percentages of pies eaten after Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm going to give you the breakdown. It's pumpkin, pecan, sweet potato, and other. Do you want to tell me the number one?
Pecan.
Nope. It's pumpkin, and that's 57%.
What?
Yep. And you know why you say pecan? Because that's so South Louisiana.
That's like all we have.
That's right.
And I don't like it.
I don't either because I don't love pecans. I kind of wanted to whisper that, but I don't love them. 14% pecan, 9% sweet potato because, I mean, really?
Yeah.
And then 20% other. What do you think the others are? My dad.
Chocolate pie.
Chocolate.
Cherry pie.
Oh.
Apple pie.
My dad loves cherry. My husband loves apple. And my mother-in-law and Jay's granny make the best chocolate chess pie ever.
When you did your pie giveaway for your clients, what pie flavors did they choose from?
They got to choose pumpkin or pecan or apple.
Okay.
And I don't remember. I feel like they mostly chose pecan. Pecan pies are more expensive too because pecans are more expensive.
Right.
And we cannot even start talking about the pronunciation of pecan. Yes, we're in South Louisiana. I'm going to leave it at that. You know how the other people say it.
Pecan.
I can't.
A pecan.
I just can't do it.
I know.
Oh, okay. That's all right because we have listeners from all over, and I bet
it's pecan.
Pecan. It's true.
Nobody wants a pecan.
No.
That's like before they had plumbing. You had a pecan.
That's right. No, thank you.
Okay, let's move on.
I think that's it. We can get away from the fun facts, but I mean, look, Thanksgiving and the holidays, it's a fun time, and we are so thankful in all seriousness for so many things, but we need it to also have some fun.
Yeah.
Fun is good.
Fun facts there.
Fun facts.
One quote that I had written down is the secret to having it all is deciding you already do.
Whoa, I love that.
I know. Just being like, you know what? Am I where I want to be?
Yes.
Maybe not. But I'm so happy I'm on the way.
Yeah.
I'm here. This is what I do have. I'm going to make this decision.
Yep. You got to be thankful for the journey, right?
Right.
The actual, if you're not thankful for that part, you're going to feel like you're constantly searching for the next thing. You're constantly on a.
Well, then you get there. You're
and then
finally licensed.
Yes.
This is what you've been wanting for years and years and years. You never had the bravery and courage to quit your job.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've started your own business and have nothing but negative things to say and be stressed. And it's not worth it.
No, the journey is important. Okay. So I guess I'm ready to just tell you some of the things that I'm thankful for.
I want to hear it.
Well, since we're here together, well, first and foremost, above all the things is family. And I'm not like trying to brush that under the rug, but I am obviously very thankful for all of my family, my immediate family, my extended family, my friends. Like I have awesome people in my life and I'm not going to list them all Oscar style, but there's a million of these wonderful people who I'm thankful for. And they're so supportive.
Yeah.
Do you get good support in reference? I know you do, but like with the podcast and just your business in general.
I have loved how much my dad loves it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just been like cracking me up.
So cute.
I guess because, he's a real estate appraiser. So he's in his car a lot. So he can really dedicate the time to listening.
I love it.
But
can you please tell me what his favorite part was? His favorite feature?
He thought it was so cool that me and you installed the 15-second rewind or fast forward button.
I think that's amazing.
On the phone. He was like, that was a really good idea.
And I said, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Yes.
You are welcome.
But he's always up to date on our content. And I'll be like, oh, I didn't think you would like that episode because it doesn't really relate to you. And he's like, oh, I thought it was great.
He's just so supportive.
Yeah.
I love it. That's what
my sisters listen, even though they're both nurses. So
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Well,
I have been, I was scared to do this.
Very.
I just felt like I don't want to do anything unless it's going to be right.
Right. That's tough, number 3.
It is hard. It is hard. But we have just gotten such a tremendous response.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
I mean, even look, we sent out a call for action. Not in enough notice.
Fair. Look, we're not perfect.
No.
We're just trying.
Before the show, before we aired, I thought I should probably ask Instagram what they're thankful for. I should have done this a week in advance so we could have tons of answers.
Yes, you should. You did the best you could.
You should do more. But that was the best I could the day of, a few minutes before we record.
I like it. No, it's fine.
So I want to read some of them. Some of our responses. So Britt from Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Is thankful for her brokers who are so kind. They hustle.
Oh.
And they're just good people.
Love it.
She is also thankful that she can be somewhat of a stay-at-home mom and raise her son.
Love it.
While still doing well in real estate and meet her goals.
Real estate is so good for that.
Yeah. If you want to
you can do both.
You can do both.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Cassie from Oklahoma loves working at her boutique brokerage.
Okay.
And she has a husband-wife broker.
Oh, yeah.
And she said it's just been amazing. She loves working there.
Love it. She's so thankful for them.
Yeah. Annie from Wisconsin, I love her. She is thankful for caffeine.
Well, that's fair.
Fine.
I bet a lot of people are.
So many people are. But it's just, I can't believe we have people from all over the country listening in on our Baton Rouge, Louisiana podcast.
Look, it's bigger than where we are.
Yeah.
Because the topic transcends, but I'm so thankful for them.
Yeah.
Those listeners. And every time someone posts, themselves in the car listening or post, this is my new favorite podcast. Every time they share that, I'm so grateful. Like, that's such a nice feeling that you did something that you wanted people to benefit from and that they really are.
Well, I know you've gotten it too. How many times have people asked, do you make money to it? What are you doing? Why you work? You have children, you have a family. Like, why are you dedicating yourself to this podcast?
And that's the reward, right?
My answer is always, I love helping people.
Yeah,
I have a heart for our industry.
Yep.
I'm so thankful for the realtor brand.
Yeah.
And what we do. I'm thankful for the ones who treat it like a profession, like a career.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the ones that, I want to reach the most. And what better way to help the masses than through a podcast?
Yeah. The truth is, I am thankful, not just in podcast life, but in my life. I am thankful for anyone who wants my advice and listens to it.
Yeah.
Like, I just love helping people. So when you ask me and I'm able to give you something like that, this is just such a bigger scale.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ask for advice and I'm able to give it to you and it helps in some way, that is huge. And
so huge.
So nice. And I am super grateful for that. I'm so excited to see like where else it goes, like how many more people will get to listen. And the more, we all share it, then we can help some more people.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's spreading.
It's spreading.
Makes me happy that people like it.
I like it too. Okay. So can I tell a little story? Because
you didn't ask me about this ahead of time.
No, I didn't. I also didn't tell you all those weird facts ahead of time, to be fair. I am thankful for you, but I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
I am thankful that you put yourself out there and you sent me that text message when we had been talking about at the beginning of this year. It's been a long time.
It was in March or April.
It was probably March or April was spring. And I had been saying that I was feeling a pull, like to do something more, to do something different, to add to my business. And, we talked about it quite at length. And then that one day, and I said, I think I want to do a podcast. And that one day you sent me that text and you said, if I don't do this right now, I'm going to lose my nerve.
It was like 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it really was. And you're like,
I was like, I'm just going to text it and send it to her.
You did. Thank God. I'm so thankful.
I wouldn't have done it later that day.
Guess what? If you hadn't have done it then and said, do you want to do a podcast together? And then you were like, I totally understand if you want to tackle that on your own. And
yeah,
I'm like,
if you want to do that alone,
number one, no, I do not want to tackle that on my own. And if you hadn't have done that, then this would not happen. I wouldn't have done it on my own. Just knowing how much work it is now, there's no way.
It's a lot of work.
It's so much work. But it's so fun.
It is. It's so rewarding.
So I'm so thankful for you, not just that we are friends and that we get to, but that you put yourself out there, and I'm proud of you.
Well, I am thankful that you are so good at putting yourself out there on social media because I am still growing in this department and learning how to do it properly and do it right and not take it personal if you don't get the response when you ask a question.
It's okay. You know what's funny though? And they tell you this, I'm doing my air quotes, people. It makes me feel old, but it does come with age. Like I've always kind of been a put myself out there sort of person.
Yeah.
But really, as you get older, you realize more and more that it just doesn't matter. Like,
right.
And it's okay. And you're being very brave because you're still so young.
People may not know our ages. They now they think you're an old lady, and you're not an old lady.
I'm not an
old lady. We're basically
lady.
the same age.
Okay, but there is a big difference in 30 and 42.
Okay, I'm 30.
And I'm 42.
Okay.
But I mean, like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong, or I'm just saying your mindset may change.
In 12 years, I hope I'm tougher.
In 12 years, you might be like, what was I ever worried about?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
It's already getting better. This podcast has forced me because I'm putting myself out there on a public platform.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so thankful that you tried and that you didn't give up. You could have been like, nope,
Mm-mm.
I can't do it.
Mm-mm.
Like, I can't handle it. So, I mean, that's one of my big thankfuls. Do you want to share one? Do you have some on your list?
I mean, we already talked about family. I love
Yes.
my family. I love my real estate family so much.
Yeah.
And I started real estate in 2011. I've been with the same company and they have truly just become my little family.
Yes.
I love, people come and go out of the office, but I would say there's like 8 or 9 of us that,
like a little core.
yeah, that's like the core group. And we just kind of sit back and watch people come and go and
Yeah.
see who will stay and who will make it. And we encourage them along the way.
Yes.
And it's always fun when someone sticks.
Yes. Do they get to be in the core group?
Yeah.
And then they watch?
Yeah. If you make it past like year 3, we think you're here to stay.
Yes.
But a few years ago, we did a Friendsgiving.
You did?
We did with just our work people.
That's so cute.
And it was just, we have the funniest pictures.
Oh, I love it.
It was just such a fun time. And it's like, these are the people that relate to me, that know me.
They understand.
Like, you love your family and you love your friends, but your work friends are the ones who understand like the grind that you have to go through and the rejection. And so I'm so thankful for them.
Yeah.
That I have those people that just understand, and you don't always have to be positive and perfect. You can have your landing place, get it out, but then get re-encouraged.
Yeah, I like that. My office is very small, so it basically is like a core group, but it's very family. It's very much like a family when you've been there a long time, and you get to cheer each other on, and it's not a competitive environment, and it's very nice. That is, I'm thankful for my office for sure. My broker is a gym. She would fight for you if something was going on. You know, like, it's just very nice. So that is good to have a good work environment.
Yeah, it's so important.
Yep, for sure. Okay, I have a funny one.
Okay.
I am thankful that LSU has a Heisman candidate quarterback right now.
Okay.
I have never enjoyed our offense so much.
Okay.
I am so happy to have good football year, and now I'm a month out. So let's keep our fingers crossed
that it's still going well.
Between now and the air date of this, I still feel the same way.
Right.
Yeah. I'm all for a good quarterback. Good old Joe Burrow.
Something about like the weather changing makes me want to go tailgate.
Yes.
And just be out there.
I am so thankful when the weather changes.
Me too.
I mean, really, you can't even put on a long sleeve until almost Thanksgiving. We're just there.
Yeah.
We're just getting there in October, but for sure thankful. I'm so jealous of people that have seasons.
That's pretty awesome.
Like, changing leaves, some fall, some winter, some spring.
We kind of go from like summer to winter.
Summer to winter. Or like I call it summer. What people call fall is our summer too.
Right.
And then there's 2 weeks of winter. And then there's 2 weeks of spring. And then it's summer again. Like, it's just so ridiculous.
It is.
But I'm still thankful for the change in the weather.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Wonderful. One quote kind of going off of this that I found on thankfulness is, when you love life, life will love you back.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just follows you. What you say is what will happen.
Yep.
If you're constantly complaining.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you're going to have a rough road.
It's going to be tough.
It is going to be tough.
It's going to be really tough.
And I think you just have to watch yourself. I think you have to surround yourself with positive people.
Yes.
And positive messages.
Yes.
Via podcast, via music, via books.
Yep. If you put out thankfulness to people and tell them how thankful you are for them, or just thank you. Thank you for opening the door. Thank you for handing me the paper. Thank you for doing whatever it is that you're doing. You're going to get more of that back. And it just sort of is a nice, positive, non-vicious cycle. It's a cycle of happiness.
Right.
So like, you put out the thankfulness, you're going to get it back.
It catches people off guard.
Yeah.
When you thank them for something random and small.
Right.
They're like, oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. I love sending a thank you note for all sorts of weird stuff. People are really caught off guard by that when you took time to write it down.
Some of the smallest things.
So yeah, that was when I think it was kind of in this list. But writing down what you're thankful for is sort of a really great activity when you're in a funk. Just get a piece of paper and write down things you are thankful for. And I don't care how small and insignificant they seem. I'm thankful for the color turquoise because legit I am. But I mean, like, just write down all of the things.
All the things that make you happy and bring you joy.
You can't, at the end of that activity, still feel bad.
Right.
You just can't. So I think thankfulness is so super powerful in that way.
It is powerful.
Yep.
And it kind of goes back to another quote was, we don't see things as they are. We see things as we are.
Yep.
So if you're in a bad mood and your kids come home and are loud, it annoys you and you yell at them.
Yeah.
But if you're in a good mood and your kids come home and are loud, you're on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
So it's all about
perspective,
yep. Where you are. Do you have an
Mhm.
attitude of gratitude, or do you still have stinking thinking?
Yep.
I can't tell you how many times I've heard someone say, oh my gosh, I have a client right now and they're so annoying. I'm like, remember when you prayed for a client?
Right. Right.
Remember when you were
got it.
like, I really need someone to
Yeah.
just use me as their realtor.
Now you have it.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. That's all in how you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's so nice.
It is nice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not easy and it's not natural.
Oh, that's true.
So it's like the habit, like you said, has to
Yeah.
be formed, and then it will become easy and natural.
Yeah, for sure. I think when I started doing a lot of mindset work, way back in the beginning of my real estate career, when I was in the dark place, when I was crying, when I was feeling like I was never going to, get consistent business, when I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills, like when I was that place, somehow I stumbled into mindset work and it really made a difference. I would just get up from my desk, go walk the dog, think about what I was thankful for, breathe in the, air, look at the sky, like, just appreciate what was around me. And that makes a difference.
It does.
It really does.
It makes me think back like to year 1 and 2 when I was just so thankful for anybody that wanted to be my client.
Yeah.
Like anybody.
Right.
And I shared recently on my Instagram that I was going through all of my past sales.
Yes.
And I came around the second house I ever sold.
I saw it.
It was so horrible. And it was a sign call. And I didn't know where it was. And they just gave me the address. And like we had a good phone conversation.
So you showed up.
And so I jumped in the car. I told them I'll be there in 15 minutes.
You Pop-Tarted on over?
I Pop-Tarted on over. I jumped in the car, put it in my GPS, and it said 54 minutes. And I was like, where is this? So I had to call the number back. And I said, well, I know I said 15 minutes, but it says I'm 54 minutes away. And I get there and you can't go inside of it because it's falling down.
No.
And they bought it for $9,500. And this was before electronic signatures. And I had to fax and scan. And then they would tell me, because it was a foreclosure, that I had like 54-page addendums.
Oh, my word.
And it was just crazy. But I was so thankful.
Yes.
And it kind of is like a good reality check 8 years later, because what happens is you get successful.
Yep.
It's easy to get entitled.
Right.
And to feel like you deserve all these things.
Yep.
But you have to go back to being humble.
Yeah. You can't feel annoyed by the work.
No.
Because it doesn't change. And what's always been funny to me about this business is you're paid on a percentage, but the work is not different from a low-priced property to a high-priced property. In fact, sometimes it's the total reverse.
Yes.
You may work much harder on a low-end property than you would on a luxury home. And it feels confusing in your mind when the paycheck shows up and you're like, what? Well, I did all that work and there wasn't a big paycheck. And then maybe sometimes you did very little. And then it's like this. It's so weird. Like, that's a weird experience.
It is.
Because you've got to do the work no matter what you can't tie the money to the amount of work you're going to do. Just like you can't tie it to the service you're going to give. Like everyone should get that same level of service.
It's a heart set.
Yeah, for sure.
Your heart has to be in the right place.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing when you go look in the MLS and see these like discount listings. I try not to even look over at the commission number, because the important work
doesn't matter what we're going to get.
Well, right. Are you getting the client what they need?
Right. Is this the house for the client?
Is that the right thing for them? It doesn't matter. That the number doesn't matter. And it somehow will even out in the end. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I have another one.
I'm ready.
I know I'm not trying to like list out people separately, but I am really thankful for Jay because he has learned how to edit the podcast. He has built us this quite nice wall with his carpentry skills so that we can do this. And he makes it so that I can do what I do every single day. Like, he's awesome with the kids. He's awesome with that stuff. Like, he is actually like my partner. And if I want to try something, he will be there to help me do it. And he's also very talented and can just learn anything. So I am so lucky to have him. And I'm thankful for him.
I'm thankful for him. I have loved getting to know y'all together.
Isn't that funny?
It is funny because he's here helping us with our setup.
True.
And everything. So it's just nice.
Yeah, it's
wonderful.
nice. It's good. There's so many good people around us. I know.
Love it.
I love it too. Do you want any more weird stats?
I mean, if you're asking.
I'm going to give you one.
Okay.
How about this? There are 5 most popular ways to serve leftover turkey.
Oh my
Can you give me one?
Turkey sandwich.
Yeah, of course. Can you give me a second?
Turkey omelet.
Oh, that's a good one. Not on here.
Oh.
I have turkey stew.
Okay, like a gumbo.
Yeah, I mean, you do see people do the gumbo with like all the bones and the whole operation. Turkey chili.
Okay.
I mean,
do you have to grind it?
Yeah, like that doesn't make sense to me. Are you just putting chunks in there?
That's weird. Okay,
like,
next.
What? That's weird. Casserole I could buy.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. And then burger. Like, are you going to honestly make a turkey
burger?
burger? Like, how are you going to do that? Like, again, are you going to grind it up?
These are weird.
These don't make sense. But 79% of Americans value their Thanksgiving leftovers more than their Thanksgiving meal.
We have lunch on Friday after Thanksgiving at my grandma's house.
Okay.
And we have BLTs with turkey.
Yeah.
The turkey sandwiches with bacon. Oh my gosh. I look forward to it
every
year.
So you love the lunch.
I do.
Is it all the same people that came to Thanksgiving that come back for lunch?
Yes.
So y'all have a 2-day event.
Yeah.
I love that.
This is my Monday night dinner crew.
Okay.
So if you don't know me well, every single Monday night for my entire life, my grandmother cooks dinner for the family. This is on my dad's side.
Okay, so it's your dad's mom.
Yep. And we still do it. My grandfather passed away in 2010. It's been 8 or 9 years.
Okay.
But she has still continued cooking.
Love it.
Growing up when we were kids, it used to be every Monday and Tuesday night.
Whoa, she was committed.
Tuesday night was leftovers from Monday.
Oh, that's fair.
Plus hot dogs or something easy.
Okay.
So it was always a 2-nighter.
Yeah.
It was easy when, like, I'm sure our parents appreciated it when we were like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And my sisters were kids and the parents are like, thank God mom cooks dinner Monday and Tuesday night.
That's like amazing.
I know.
Wow.
So I'm very thankful for my Monday night dinner crew.
I love that.
My cousin owns a salon in Baton Rouge and she'll cut Haven's hair at dinner.
Yeah.
Like I can bring Haven, get a haircut, get dinner. Cute. They watch her while I eat, and then I'll watch my sister's baby while she eats. And it's just a big show.
I love it.
I love it so much.
Oh, that's so fun.
Oh, and if it's your birthday, you get to pick what's for dinner.
Ooh, what do you pick on your birthday?
I love her chicken fried steak.
Yum.
We just had my mom's birthday, and she had red beans and rice with chicken wings.
Okay. Sure, why not?
Whatever you want. You know, it's your birthday, you pick.
Okay. That's fun.
And with that many people, it's always someone's birthday.
Yeah, that's true. How many people is it that's normally at dinner-ish?
Let's see. I would say around 15.
Yeah, that's a good number.
Aunts, uncles, cousins. Babies.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. We used to do it every Friday night with Jay's Nana before she passed away.
Wow.
So, and he had done it just like that since he was a kid. Friday nights were dinner at Nana's, and that was it's his dad's mom.
Okay.
That must be a thing.
A Southern thing.
I guess. I don't know. And so they would go every Friday. I started dating. I started going on Friday night. And it was so great because it really allowed for me to get to know his grandmother who, I mean, you would have seen occasionally, but you know, when you're older like that and you get married into a family, you don't necessarily get close to them.
Right.
So that was really fun. And I'm sad we don't do those anymore.
Yeah.
Family dinners are nice.
They are nice.
Yeah. And Thanksgiving is just like the ultimate family dinner.
Yes.
I laugh. We don't have drama. Do y'all have drama?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
Our Monday night dinner crew.
There's drama?
Always. We always have something going on. And that's what's funny is my grandma knows when there's drama.
No way.
Who's fighting with who's, you know, and she'll be like, okay, I don't care what's going on. Y'all are all coming to dinner. get your butts over here and sit down for dinner and love each other.
Oh, well, that's good. That probably fixes the problem.
It does.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't mind the drama. It's just, part of life.
For sure. It'd be boring, I guess.
Family drama.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was thinking when you were talking about, the holidays, everyone's in such a great mood. And
you were like,
I'm thinking like, I have seen turkey thrown, I mean,
shut
not everybody has there's a reason there's memes out there about putting Xanax in the turkey.
Yeah. Okay.
Like there's a lot of families out there.
I mean, the turkey itself will put you to sleep.
So I would like to encourage you this Thanksgiving, if it's not the most peaceful,
yeah,
we all have those family members.
Right.
You just got to smile. I just encourage you to smile and look around at the table. So, okay, I read this book in middle school.
Let's hear it.
It has really helped me with my perspective on life.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of it. And I have been trying to find the name of it for 3 years.
Maybe someone is going to hear this and tell you.
Yes.
And you know what? We'll be so thankful for that.
Oh my gosh. I even messaged all of my teachers from middle school.
Describe it to us for heaven's sakes.
Okay. So this book, the guy dies in the book.
Okay.
And he goes, I guess, to heaven.
Okay.
And he's talking to an angel.
Okay.
And he's asking the angel, he's like, please let me go back and just see some memory. I just want to go back and see a memory. And the angel's like, I can't let you do it. The memories are too powerful. Even the most ordinary day will cause you to be just so emotional.
Okay.
That it's just too much to handle.
You can't handle it.
So he begged and begged the angel. Finally, the angel said, look, I will let you go back. But you cannot pick some like emotional event. I'm going to send you back to like the most ordinary day ever.
Okay.
No emotions.
Okay.
So he said, fine, I'll go back. So she sent him back to when he was a little boy.
Okay.
And he's sitting at his kitchen table. And his mom is making breakfast.
Okay.
And he's sitting there and he is like about to cry.
Okay.
And he's like looking at his mom going, oh my gosh, she is so young.
Oh, no way.
And like, look at this kitchen table.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I remember this table and like my dog.
So he's like freaking out.
Right. He's just like, but it's like, this was just an ordinary day that he lived 100 times.
Okay.
And it just made him go, wow. And so then it like zooms him out and the angel's like, are you okay? And he was like, no. That was so powerful.
Oh my gosh.
And it just makes you go, life. Like, what are you looking at right now in your day-to-day life that is, if you had to come back to it in 30 years, like sometimes when I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, I'm like, look at my Roscoe dog.
Yes.
Look at my dogs that are here. And like, look how little Haven is. And
yeah.
Like, one day I'm going to be looking at it like, oh my gosh.
Right.
Look at how young we are.
Yes.
And like, it's just crazy.
Oh
so
my
if you know that book,
is it the boy who came back from heaven?
No.
Okay, well
it's not a real book.
It's not a real book?
It's not like a
What do you mean it's not a real book?
It's not a fake is fiction.
I love you. It's fictional. It's a fiction.
Yes.
It's a novel. It's fictional.
Right. It's not an autobiography or written by somebody who went to heaven.
Is not great.
It was just a story. And it was not a long book. It wasn't. I mean, I read it in middle school.
All right. Well, we're going to look into this.
Okay.
Please, people out there.
I want to find the name of this book.
If you happen to know, we'll have to figure out what year were you in middle school.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine. I think that's great, though. But, it points out to you that everything around you is, you can take it and love it and be so thankful for it. And it will really change how you look at every single day.
Well, they say gratitude is supposed to help you see what is there.
Yeah.
Not what is not there.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
We should really stop with that.
You think?
I don't know. Do you have some more?
No, I think that's good.
Say it again.
Gratitude helps you see what is there, not what is not there.
I love it.
So focus on what you have.
Yep.
Be thankful for the 2 measly clients that you have right now. Be thankful for your listings that are slow. Be thankful for your sellers that are anxious.
Yes.
Be thankful for your buyers that are difficult. Be thankful.
I had this happen just this past weekend. Last week, it was pretty busy and I'm having a good year. And then in the last 2 weeks, it's gotten very slow. And then all of a sudden, I realized, before I was leaving on vacation last week, I didn't have anything going on. And instead of being like panic stricken about that, I was like, I get to go on vacation with nothing going on.
That's amazing.
Nobody needed me.
No.
That lull in my business was good. And so we just have to look at it that way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
I love it.
Well, we do have a toast.
Oh, yes. We sure do.
Abby,
yes,
who is one of our fellow listeners, loyal listeners, Abby Lee, is from Arkansas.
Yep.
And she wants to toast to John Moore.
Yes.
John Moore works at Remax in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Okay.
And he always helps her keep her deals from sinking.
So he's given her all the good advice.
Yeah, sounds like he's a mentor of hers.
Oh, I love it.
So we are going to cheers to John Moore today.
Okay, here's to you, John.
Cheers, John. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
I was drinking my toast.
That's okay.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
We love you guys.
We love you all. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Hustle Humbly podcast. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hustle Humbly Podcast.
If you have an episode topic or question, please email us at hustlehumblypodcast@gmail.com. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast and leave a review.
See y'all next week.
This is the good life.